Look closely at what happens in this Grok Imagine demo. This is not just a pretty AI clip. The demo starts with a game scene, asks for a Tesla Optimus style character, generates a sprite, turns it into animation frames, and then applies those files back into the project. That is why Elon quoting it with "try it out" matters. The pitch is simple. If this works reliably, a small game team can move from idea to rough playable asset much faster. The open question is just as important. Is this production game art, or is it a fast prototype loop? This video sticks to the source clip and the official XAI docs, so we can separate proof from hype. The source is an X post from Elon Musk saying, "Try it out," quoting Grok's post that says, "Prototyping game assets directly with Grok Imagine." The official X API read was credit blocked, so I pulled the public mirror payloads, the OEmbed context, browser visible metrics, and the attached video through white DLP. The quoted Grok video is 67.7 seconds long. It is full HD. It has an AAC audio track, but the audio is effectively silent, with mean and max volume at -91 decibels. So the clip gives us visual proof only. No source narrator exists to reuse. The first important beat is the prompt to add Tesla Optimus to the game. The interface is called Asset Forge, and it sits next to a Unity-style scene view. After the prompt, a generated character appears in the game world. That by itself would be a normal AI image demo. The stronger detail is what happens next. The tool treats the generated character like an asset that needs to fit a game workflow. It moves from a visual idea into a sprite, then into animation work, then into file changes. That is the part that makes this more interesting than another text-to-image announcement. The strongest proof in the whole clip is the frame grid. The demo shows an idle animation being generated, then processed into numbered frames. The visible workflow says it is extracting frames, removing the background, normalizing them, and previewing the result before writing anything. That approval step matters. A serious asset pipeline cannot just dump random files into a repo and hope the game still works. It needs review points, stable naming, and predictable frame output. The demo even shows an approve and write to repo style step. That is the boring proof, and boring proof is usually the most useful proof. After the idle loop, the demo asks for a running animation, then a jump animation. That tells us the intended workflow is not one image at a time. It is a state-based game animation loop. Idle, run, jump, and potentially attack or dash all need to share the same character identity. Consistency is the hard part. The clip shows the interface presenting a video-ready state, then an apply to Unity flow with animation targets. We should not overstate it. The post does not reveal the internal Asset Forge implementation, but it does show the intended direction clearly, prompt to asset state, then asset state to scene. The demo then moves beyond the character. A cube or prop is added to the scene, and a car is transformed into a Cybertruck-like style on a white background before appearing in the game world. That broadens the claim. This is not only character concept art. It is testing a wider asset loop, characters, props, vehicles, and style changes. For a game developer, that can be useful even if none of the output is final. The value is speed. You can test visual direction, movement, and scene fit before committing an artist or designer to polished production assets. Now separate the viral clip from what XAI officially documents. The Imagine API page describes state-of-the-art image and video generation across quality, cost, and speed. The docs say Imagine can generate and edit images and videos, use reference images, generate video from text or still images, edit existing video, and run asynchronous video generation. The image-to-video docs say a source image can be a public URL or base64 data URI. The video docs say generation can take up to several minutes, depending on prompt complexity, duration, resolution, and editing overhead. That means this is a real API direction, not just a social media trick. There are caveats. The source clip does not prove that every generated frame is clean enough for production. It does not prove rigging quality, collision setup, animation blending, or long-term character consistency. It also does not prove that the exact Asset Forge interface is a public product you can open today. What it does prove is that XAI wants Grok Imagine to be used as a rapid visual prototyping layer, not only as a toy for standalone videos. My verdict is cautiously positive. For prototypes, this looks fast and useful. For shipped game assets, I would want a real clean project test next.